So I'm coming here to you with a basketball-related video today. So basically, as you know, the Jazz and the Warriors won their respective game 2s of the series. Rockets and Jazz are tied 1-1. The Warriors and the Pelicans, the Warriors are up 2-0, and Stephen Curry went off for 28 points coming off the bench. So I mainly just wanted to talk about, why people say the Western Conference is stronger than the Eastern Conference, and really what they mean with the whole NBA players need help thing, and even the forming of super teams, what this all means, just to educate people a little bit. So again, as you know, I'm a basketball fan, right? So I live in the East Coast. So East Coast coastline has 15 teams. 15 teams play in the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference is basically the Midwestern area to the Pacific area, so all that West Coast stuff. So what this means is that most of the good teams have sort of a bigger market in some ways. I'm saying Western Conference, so you have California over here, you have Texas over there, so those are two of the biggest states in America. And those states, California and the states of Texas combined, have, I believe 7 teams. There are 7 teams in those 2 states alone. So you have 50 states, but 7 teams in just 2 states. So here's where I'm going with this. So why the Western Conference is more stacked than the Eastern Conference? So as you know, Avengers Infinity War just came out, right? So there are the things called Infinity Stones, right? Power, mind, soul, body. Power, mind, soul, time, space, and reality. So basically, those are the 6 of the most powerful singularities in the universe, in the Marvel universe. So the way the NBA works, you have the same way. You have 6 of the most powerful players in the NBA. I'm talking about talent, I'm talking about skill level, I'm talking about the way they can carry a team. So basically, those 6 in the hierarchy are LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard. That technically wasn't in order. I would even put Stephen Curry at number 2, maybe even number 1 currently. LeBron is all-time number 1 here, except in the top for 15 years. But the NBA has always had like a top 6 players, top 5 players. But those 6 are the top 6 players in the NBA. And guess what? 5 of them play in the Western Conference. Only one, LeBron James, plays in the Eastern Conference. And this ain't a knock on LeBron. Sure, he plays for an Eastern Conference, but at the same time, he's done so much for his team. He's done things that most players don't do. He's carried the franchise, a whole entire city, whole entire state, even a whole entire conference most of the time. He's carrying the Eastern Conference with him. So LeBron James is there, Eastern Conference. Kawhi Leonard, Westbrook, Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, all in the Western Conference, this side over here. Now, as I said, the markets, right? You know about the Lakers. Everybody knows about the Lakers being very popular. But now it's the Warriors. The Warriors are the team, the franchise that everybody looks up to since they win the championships. They have all the stars. Let me explain something to you, right? So I just mentioned the 6 most powerful players in the NBA. So these guys, guess what? You have super teams out there. You have not just one of these Infinity Stones. You have 2. Kevin Durant joined the Warriors with Stephen Curry, and now they currently have the most powerful team in the NBA. This is why I don't like the Warriors. Not to mention they have a little bit lower class players in Klay Thompson. These are all-stars now, and Draymond Green. And I'm not going to mention former all-stars like Andre Iguodala and some other great supporting players like Sean Livingston, even great shooter like Nick Young, and all those other players too, intricately woven into the team. I also want to talk about where the Rockets stand. The Rockets right now clearly have also an amazing team, Chris Paul used to be probably one of the top 6 players in the NBA. Not anymore, maybe top 12 now, but Chris Paul's on the same team with another Infinity Stone, with James Harden. And you have the Thunder. Westbrook had Paul George, or sort of has Paul George. Probably won't have him next season. Paul George is probably going to go to the Lakers. But the point is, Paul George is on the team with Russell Westbrook. He was like the Klay Thompson for that team. Very talented and stuff. And they sort of had Melo, who used to be maybe one of the top 6 players long time ago. Not anymore. This might be even a Class C in terms of. So those 6 were the Class A's. You know, Kawhi just didn't play in the postseason because of an alleged injury. But we all know he's having some problems. So with the coaching staff, the organization there. But, and that's not a rumor, that's just facts. Clearly, even if he was injured, he would have told somebody clearly. So it's definitely like a Kyrie situation. So you have it to where super teams are forming in the Western Conference. Why is it the Western Conference? Because of the market. Clearly the Knicks are here. Clearly the Celtics are here. But in terms of what cities bring, New York is the only like big market city here. Technically, Boston's big, but they're big for sports teams and championships. It's their history that's really got them all the super teams. But the Knicks, on the other hand, only have 1 championship, up 2. But the thing is, the Knicks, it's more so the prestige and they're called Mecca. You know, there's a religious Mecca. So, but the point is this sports Mecca of Madison Square Garden is very big. But the thing is, they're not a storied franchise either. They have bad management, staff, everything, ownership, bad. So this is what Eastern Conference looks like. This is what the Western Conference looks like. Much larger market, way more stars there. So LeBron James is a free agent next season. So he's rumored to go to either the Rockets or the Spurs, to the Western Conference, or even the Lakers. But the thing is, with all the talent there, he would have to join with Kawhi or James Harden. But these are more Infinity Stones joining together. You don't want one Infinity Stone, you know, to play against. You want to have it. But to have in possession of 2 is just greedy. It's greedy to have Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry play with each other. The only way to really beat them is to gather up James Harden and LeBron James, or Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James, or Russell Westbrook and LeBron James. That's the only way to beat these guys. Or even all 3. Like maybe you had Kawhi, you had, you had Westbrook, and you had LeBron. Very good possibility next season. But it shouldn't be possible. It's destroying the league. So the Warriors, as they stand today, are the most formidable team to play against. They are the Thanos of the NBA. And this is why, you know, it's hard to watch basketball sometimes. But the Eastern Conference is fun. You know, it's just fun to watch teams compete. I feel teams can't compete generally against the Warriors. The Warriors only lose when they want to, basically. You know, they lose when they want to. There is no, hey, maybe we're just gonna, you know, really compete, and if we lose, no, there's no losing here. They only lose when they want to lose. But besides that, that's what I just wanted to talk about. Why there's super teams, this hierarchy, you know, what the stars really are, who the stars really are. So that's basically what you have to keep in mind when we talk about the NBA. But guys, peace. I'm gonna make another video tonight. Yeah, basketball is really fun. LeBron James, he's had a struggle, but I honestly think his team is much more talented than people give them credit. So yeah, they're not a super team over there, but they're still a good team. That's what I'm trying to say. Very talented. So yeah. All right. Peace.